It's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fantasy Show. Hey, it's a Soul Fantasy Show live for March 3rd, 2020. Bringing you top picks, plays, and studs for DraftKings, Yahoo, FanDuel, and trending picks on Instagram, Twitter, Monkey Sword Fight, whatever we can get our dirty little hands on. Now, we're going to go over top picks, plays, and studs, sleepers, and we're going to go over the power rankings. Right at the bottom, the Detroit Red Wings, Buffalo Sabres, way down at the bottom. Anaheim Ducks, Ottawa Senators. Ooh, they're 28. Now, this is the 1920 power rankings. The San Jose Sharks, the Kings are way down there. The Jersey Devils, Columbus Blue Jackets, Blackhawks, they're up there. They're moving up. The Panthers are mid-range. Winnipeg Jets. Now, the Hurricanes, the Canadiens, the Coyotes, Predator moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. The New York Islanders, they're moving up. Wild, right in the middle. Canucks, they're pretty damn good. The Rangers are pretty damn good. I'm telling you. The Toronto Maple Leafs are on fire as usual. So are the Flames. Pittsburgh Penguins moved down a little bit to 10. They've been losing. Edmonton Oilers are climbing up, making a big pull. They're pulling. The Capitals up from last year. Stars up from last year. Tampa Bay down to 6. What's going on with them? Flyers up to 5. Gritty. It's gritty. It gotta be gritty. Gritty is the shiznit, like Popeye's chicken, as Adam Sandler once said. Look at that. 5. My team is the Flyers, if you did not know that. Las Vegas Golden Knights moving almost up to the first spot. They are the fucking shit. Colorado Avalanche, as usual, who were a big disappointment yesterday. Boston Bruins and St. Louis Blues. That's the current power ranking. So, who do we got in there? We'll go to the scores. Sorry about that. Let's go to the scores. So, if you weren't on the Oilers yesterday, I feel bad. I'm very sorry. I was not on them. No one predicted that because the Predators are pretty good. Everybody was on the Avalanche. They didn't score any goals, so sorry about that. All right, Wednesday, we have some of our games here. March 4th. I don't know what happened to my feed. So we'll just go over the top players. So we have Austin Matthews. He has 22, 27, 17 his last 3. Murray, they're going up against the Ottawa Senators. So when we went over the power rankings, so adjust your lineup correctly. According to the weakest teams, go with the best goalies. So, anybody who's playing New Jersey, the Golden Knights, they are a very good team. As we saw in the power rankings, they're moving on up to the east side of a deluxe apartment. So they're playing New Jersey. New Jersey is down in the dumps. You're going to go Robin Lehner. So now you're going to go with more guys against St. Joe's. 11-17, Marner. The guy who wrote the Constitution and now is playing hockey, Jonathan Massachusetts. Going with him again. He had a 48 last time against him. Now we can't just go all Maple Leaves. We're going to try to fit in, Matthews as our stud. But then we'll get some guys, Hornquist, he's on the Penguins. We'll try to attack the Senators. We're going to try to attack the Penguins. The Penguins we're going to use to attack the Senators. We're going to attack the Sharks. We're going to attack Ottawa. We're going to attack the weakest team, Anaheim, we're going to attack. So we're going to go with Towns as one of our centers. We are going, even though Chicago is a little weak, we're going to go with him. And also, you're going to obviously have Kane in your lineup. I don't see him on here, but so there's other top studs. There's Sidney Crosby, who's just been playing like uber dog shit. But he will just give you a 30 out of nowhere. So if you want to make him your stud, be my guest, like Beauty and the Beast. Now, Zach, 13-28. Ryan, 12-12 against Chicago. Ryan is a good center option. Now, as usual, you have Jazzy. He's extremely expensive on Yahoo. He's $29 on Yahoo. 71, damn near $8K. Damn near goalie prices for him. So he's expensive. He's a defenseman. But he had all the points in the Nashville debacle yesterday. So as we go down, there's a lot more guys. It's a 10-game slate. You got Lee, you got Green, Ellers. There's Kane, 8, 6, 12. He hasn't been doing good, but he's playing Anaheim. He's obviously going to be expensive, 7, almost 8K. So, I mean, he's not a fade. Don't just think, I can't afford him. If you can fit him, afford him. Attack these teams. Ellis, they're playing Minnesota. Attack Minnesota. Attack these weak teams. We know where they're at now. We have a firm understanding of the power rankings. I'm helping you memorize these power rankings. Now, here's some of the Sharks you could play who have been hot, but they're playing Toronto. So you might not want to go there. Paul from the Vegas playing New Jersey. He's not too hot lately. There's Jerry, who's iceberg cold, like the Florida Gators. Mark Sheckle playing Buffalo. All right, now there's some of your guys. So we're going to go over your free DraftKings lineup before we go over position by position. I told you, we're going to give you free lineups daily. Lineup Optimizer. Here's your first free lineup of the day for DraftKings. I'm going to take these bumps out. You could play these Rangers guys, but I don't know why I had Rangers. They're playing St. Louis, so don't just target Rangers this time. All right, let's go with our real lineup. All right, we have Gabriel Hagedeu, Ryan, Jonathan, Hyman, Nylander, Rust, Heskin, Kleinberg, Murray, and Horncrest. I'm going to just give you your FanDuel lineup of the day before we end up this video. All right, we got Carlson, Towns, Silversberg, Connor, Marner, Perrin, Lindell, Smith, and Campbell. These are safe lineups. They're just safe lineups. They don't have studs. They're balanced. You know the studs we were talking about, so you're going to have to find these values. Let me just go real quick to the sleepers and studs, so you have a little idea of some values under 58K. Now, Ryan Ellis, you're definitely going to get him in, so try to put them studs I was talking about in with some of these guys here. I'm going to go over with you. These are the sleepers. All right, here's our all-salary sleepers. Matthews, the sole stud of the day. Get him in there. Jazzy, the sole double second stud of the day. Jazzy Ellis, combo of the day. Tarvis, the sleeper of the day. Towns, Sorensen, Soros. Now Connor is a good goalie option against Buffalo. He's been fire. Brad Marchand, of course, he's always in play. They're playing Tampa Bay. I don't care. Get him in there. All right, Mika, he had 45 last game, but they're playing Seattle, and he did bad against them. That doesn't mean he's not going to get another 45. You can still play these guys. They're playing Tampa Bay. That's going to be a tough matchup. Connor McDavid, and he had that monster game, that unexpected 8-goal game. Now, Leon, he had a monster game as well, an unexpected monster. You can put them in. You can put Ted Nugent's brother, who always has monster games. If you can afford him. Max Domi, I like him. I like Max. I do. So those are the plays. I do like Max. I really do. Sorensen, he's cheap, and he's been getting things done for the Sharks. So if you want, I would not be mad at you if you put him in. I'll be okay. I'll be okay, Mommy. I need my Milky. I need my Milky. All right, here's some of the DraftKings sleepers of the day. Just take a look at them. Put them in if you need to. All right, and there you have it. These are all the sleepers that you could potentially be putting in your lineup. Just pick them out. When you can't afford somebody, go to this video, fast forward it, go to this where I'm going right here, and there's a shitload of players you can put in. This guy right here, the Minute Monster, Zeno. the warrior princess. It's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fantasy Show.